Birdies have been hard to come by, but it's certainly not down to the weather. It's another lovely day here in Rabat. We're all set for the final round of International Series Morocco. So what's been happening on a day, as I say, when birdies have been hard to come by? Peter Uihlein starting the day 4 behind at 7 under par. This is his second into the third, which is the third hardest hole. And just to maintain the theme of 3, you would hold that for only the third birdie.
Well, Seti Braconvet, looking for a first Asian Tour title, was in prime position on the par 5 fifth, but did not hit a very good wedge shot, not a very good par putt. So Braconvet, early drop shot there, but this is the man they were all trying to catch at the start of the day. Scott Vincent, bogey-free round of 71 yesterday, but not the start the Zimbabwean needed. Little tiddly miss on the opening hole at that point. Vincent would fall back into a share of the lead with Braconvet, but he would soon make amends. Lovely shot into the par 4 fourth. And a great conversion that saw Vincent return to where he began the day at 11 under par.
But he has now stretched that lead to 2 shots over Peter Uihlein, who's a couple under for the day. Seti Braconvet is 1 over, as we saw. Dante Boonma really is charging the tie. 3 birdies in the front 9, 2 in the back 9. He's moving firmly into contention.
Par putt for Seti. Missed one shorter than this on the previous green. Can't afford any more misses.
Off the first tee this afternoon, Dante Boonma, 2-time Asian Tour winner, has made quite the run. This for a 6th birdie of the day at 14, not going to drop. You have to say, he runs the tables coming back. He could post a decent target in the clubhouse, and we'll just have to wait and see. But it's been a lovely Sunday for the tie.
Now Uihlein from the sand at 8.
Yeah, hardly any green to work with here. Flag cut only 4 paces from the right edge, and that one's just got to settle up. He's done very well from that spot, and at least he's given himself the uphill comebacker for birdie.
This whole location today at the 9th, much relief for the players. This whole playing under par as opposed to having the whole locations on the edges of the green.
Well, had a slow start yesterday, Maverick Antcliffe, bogeying his first 2 holes, but was nigh on perfect since. Dropped 3 early before a birdie at the 5th, then an eagle putt at 8, so fair to say that Mav will move himself back to 7 under par shortly. And these are the putts he holes with such regularity. Peter Uihlein should just be a little off the left. Right on cue. Peter Uihlein moves to double digits under par and within 1 of Scott Vincent.
It's got to be in the back of his mind that he's not making these putts that are so crucial, especially if you want to win on a Sunday.
That's going to be his second 3-putt of the round for both of his bogeys for Scott Vincent.
He's lost the lead. He now shares the lead here in Morocco with Peter Uihlein.
His objective really is to try and get as many birdies as he can coming in without dropping a shot. This is a golden opportunity. Played the hole well, just missed the fairway to the right and a lovely second. That should give him some confidence. I think this is a crucial putt for Scott Vincent. A little shorter than the ones he's missed, but still missable, of course.
Yep, I think you called that absolutely right, Dom. He could not afford to miss that one. But back in the lead at 11 under.
He missed putts, very short backswing, short and quick. Let's see how smooth this one is.
Bobby pops this one in, he's going to be within 5 with 9 holes to play, and we've seen magical finishes at this championship before. Anything's possible, so that should settle the nerves a little for Big Bobby.
At the par 5 12, Charles Schwartzel, 1 under par on his round. I'll make that 2 under. The man who was really struggling to make the cut late on Friday inside the top 10.
Clumsy from just off the edge of the green. Peter Uline now with a little tester to save par. But he's up to the task again. He is easily the most underrated putter in the game of golf.
The 17th and 18th offer the chance of a spectacular finish. Reachable par 4 under par 5. This is Boonma at 17 with a putt for an eagle. Oh.
Well, he can be a little bit more aggressive than Peter Uline, Maverick Ancliffe. Much more control coming out of the fairway. Watch the big first bounce. Oh, beautifully played.
He's going to take advantage of hitting the fairway with his tee shot with a controlled second. And a well-played hole here by Ancliffe. Moving back to 1 over par for his round.
Okay, the goal, get to double digits under par and see what happens. Third shot for Boonma at the last. Pins in its traditional spot on Championship Sunday, all the way in this back of the huge green. And that is a stunning shot for Boonma.
Yeah, horrible start, as Tim mentioned earlier, but getting his round back with a couple of birdies to finish on his front 9. But coming off of a bogey on the previous hole, we'll get that right back with that excellent second.
Well, to set the clubhouse target at 10 under par. Well done, Dante Boonma. Birdies his final 2 holes. Equals Scott Vincent's course record of 66, he said earlier in the week. Dan the man at 10 under par. Is that going to be enough? We'll have to wait and see, but brilliant Sunday for the tie.
Ancliffe making a move once again. Similar story to yesterday. Just going to rue the start of his round for his chances of contending and winning this tournament.
Being on that medical exemption, that medical category this year, means John Lyris has a certain number of starts to pick up the required number of points to secure a tour card. So a solid finish here is going to go a long way to help the Aussie keep his status on the Asian Tour.
A beautiful tee shot at this par 3 on the upper level. Great birdie.
He's left himself a tricky 2-putt. Not as quick as you think.
Oh, this is a great looking putt. Ah, beautifully judged by the tournament leader.
This is a very good opportunity.
Finally, one's going to drop for Prakomvet. He keeps his chances alive. Oh, had a horrible run of scoring, dropping 5 shots in a 4-hole stretch, Pratik Tienchai. But he's just birdied 11 and 12 and now 13. There are birdies to be made out there, boys.
Oh. Peter Uline, bogeys 14. First dropped shot of the day for the American. Now 2 behind Vincent and 1 behind Boonma.
Now Samson Zhang is for par at the final hole. And good thing it hit the hole for Samson Zhang. That'll be a 1 under par round. It feels like you just cannot play this putt high enough for the right to left break.
He did. He did. Oh, Maverick Ancliffe. What a time to find a birdie.
Denzel to get to within one of Scott Vincent with this eagle attempt at the par 4 17th.
Thing is, you've got to be wary of hitting this too hard. You can easily catch the slope beyond this hole and it will gather pace.
When it's your day, isn't it? He was due one.
No wonder he's smiling. Oh, what an absolutely crucial birdie that could be.
With that putt, Peter Uihlein moves to within 3 of Vincent.
Yep, that door is firmly closed, as Tom said. Beautiful birdie from Scott Vincent after a nervy tee shot. Great up and down. So 2 birdies in 3 holes, 3-shot lead going up the par 5 18th. Yes, he's won it in style. Well done, Scott Vincent. Outstanding goal from the Zimbabwean. 3 birdies in the last 4, and he's won it with a bit to spare. Around a 70 for 14 under. He wins by 4. Outstanding exhibition of golf from Scott Vincent, and a second International Series win. Yeah, we wondered when the putts weren't dropping for him early on in the back 9 whether he was putting himself under a bit of pressure, but my goodness, he held them when it mattered.
Hi, my name's Steve Luton. Thanks for watching the Asian Tour on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe.